We all learn through storytelling. When we tell our children and our students stories, they learn more about who they are, where they come from, and the places they will go. As children grow, stories teach them about other cultures, about themselves, and about the world around them. Storytelling contributes to inclusion and diversity, helps to build confidence in one another, and connects students in an increasingly interconnected world. When paired with creative digital applications, learning with storytelling brings ideas to life. All school disciplines use storytelling at some point to teach content. In language and literature classes, students read, analyze, and write their own stories. In history and social science classes, students read narratives about the past and present, full of complexity, conflict, and possibility. In math, students solve storied word problems. And what is the scientific method if not a story? Challenging students to ask questions, predict outcomes, and design experimental journeys on a quest for scientific insights. Creative storytelling can be a lifelong skill that students can use to craft a narrative of their accomplishments on that first job interview, or to demonstrate competence and get that next raise. The Pixar in a Box storytelling curriculum offers students multiple ways to create their own stories across subjects. When designing creative activities to align with Pixar storytelling lessons, Adobe invites students to hone their storytelling skills by having students use color, images, and words to describe a memory in order to demonstrate their understanding of the role emotion plays in storytelling. Produce a professional short video about a past event that utilizes the concept of suspense. Make a 30-second movie reel where a character faces and overcomes an obstacle. Or create a web page with 3 alternative beginnings to the same story to understand the role of a great opening hook. These creative applications of learning help teach our students to become active, imaginative storytellers. Let's hear from educators who have used Pixar in a Box or Adobe in their classrooms.
What students and all of us love about being storytellers is that stories are the way that we communicate who we are. Stories are the way we learn about people around us. It's the way we develop empathy for others, for all of the different approaches to life that there are. And so when you can learn about how to be a storyteller and take what we do innately and what we love so much and what's so rich and learn how to make it even richer and think about it from a strategic perspective of like, how do I start my story? What's in the middle of it? What's at the end of it? It just makes us feel more confident in doing this thing, storytelling, which is so important to us all.
What I've noticed students love about storytelling is the fact that they find a way to tell their own stories within a story, especially when you're using tools that lets them protect themselves with a layer in which they are not exposing their own vulnerabilities, like directly of what's going on with them, but actually telling it through a creative process in which it may be a pencil that's going through a trauma or a situation. There may be a butterfly, there may be a koala bear. Whatever that character is, it can embody the characteristics of that child without that child letting the world know it's them. And then it's done so creatively, people actually applaud the journey that some of the children share throughout their storytelling that is actually their own personal journey.
They're so excited to tell all their teachers about this character that they are creating in English class. And even once they start creating their stories and their storyboards, you'll see kids walking around the hallways with this huge poster board of their storyboard. And it's so fun to even watch them at lunch telling each other about the stories that they're creating, because it's really helping them go outside the classroom with their learning.
I think regardless of our age, we as humans are natural storytellers from our past experiences or what drives us to do things in the future. My students, they come into my classroom every day and they want to tell me what happened. They want to tell me stories. And the curriculum for Pixar in a Box is great because we're able to use their storytelling and their past experiences and integrate that and use it into language, literature arts, visual arts, And it's going to be really cool this year to be able to use the technology component as far as Adobe and Khan Academy go to integrate these ideas and to help my students be natural storytellers 21st century.